Hey guys, Commander Ironside here. We have a new YouTube BBR 5 game that includes Wild Bill as Germany and Italy, myself as Japan. We have Rommel, John Smith is Russia, Raider Bill is US and something Commonwealth maybe, and Heinrich, whose call sign is Julius, I think, is UK and China. So exciting game. I'll put the description, the operation name in the description, but I don't think I can pronounce it. It's German or Dutch. I'm not certain, but I certainly can't say it. So Japan's got 26 to start, spending 4 on tech. It's buying two transports for 14 and saving 8. Gonna do something a little bit different this time. So because this is a YouTube game and it's time to experiment. So kind of simple, classic first turn. 2 infantry and artillery from J-Hole are gonna move into Chahar. They'll also, that's a combat move because I'm taking it. So from the mech from Manchuria is gonna join them. 2 infantry from Shantung are going to move into Anhui. What do I want to do here? Hold on just a second. So from Guangxi, 3 infantry and an artillery are going to attack Yunnan. They'll be supported with by an air transport from Japan, which will pick up 2 guys and move 6 and drop them off into Yunnan. The air transport will have 1 left. Also joining that battle will be the fighter and the TAC from Jiangsu. They'll have 1 left. Sorry, I don't know if you can see that, but I moved 3 guys and artillery in, airdrop 2, brought a fighter tactical, and the air bomber. So into Hunan is 2 infantry. And then joining that battle will be the fighter from Okinawa going 1, 2, 3, 4. He's leaving from an airbase, so he has 1 left. The fighter from Taiwan going 1, 2, 3. He'll have 1 left. As well as the 2 fighters and the 2 tactical bombers from Manchuria, moving 1, 2, 3, having 1 left each. They're all going to go to Guangxi, so classic placement. So so I think that is all my battles. Find my dice board. Set this up. So we'll do the battle for Hunan first. It's 2 Chinese infantry going up against, I need some dice. Two Chinese infantry going up against also joining that Hunan battle, I forgot, sorry. The bomber from Japan will go into Hunan. It'll have 2 left. It'll drop 2 guys into there. So in that battle for Hunan, I will have 4 unsupported infantry. The Chinese, 4 unsupported infantry. Sorry, I'm all over the place. 4 fighters and 2 tacticals. So 1, 2, 4 fighters and 2 boosted attacks. Now if I can find my rolling cup. Sorry guys, I had some people over. We played a game of G40 recently, so my stuff is all over the place. So 4 infantry. 4 fighters, 2 tacticals, 2 Chinese. I can roll that all together. All right, so I got 2 hits and the Chinese got 1 hit, so the 2 Chinese are dead. And 1 of the Japanese infantry is dead. And Japan will take the territory with 3 infantry. All right, so now the battle for Yunnan. I have 5 infantry and an artillery, so 3 unsupported infantry, an artillery in a paired. 2, 3, 4. No, 4 unsupported infantry, 1 supported infantry and artillery, and then a fighter tactical going up against 4 Japanese infantry, or Chinese infantry at a 2. 3 hits. Can you see that? Yep. 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hopefully my dice are better than Wild Bill's. He rolled atrocious on Germany, but what comes around goes around. Hopefully it comes around soon. All right. Chinese missed. So I will continue the battle. So I have 4 unsupported, a fighter and attack, and 2 artillery going up against a single Chinese. All right, that was what I needed the first time. Chinese response. Miss. So Yunnan will fall without a loss. There'll be 5 infantry, or 5 infantry and an artillery. Okay, so let's do some non-combat moves. The 5 is, the marker is in Guangxi, and I've got my little handy dandy task force marker that'll make it simpler. So the fighter and the attack from Yunnan will land in Guangxi. The bomber that went to Yunnan has to land in Guangxi. The other bomber, which here it is, this one landed in Guangxi. The one that was in Yunnan landed in Guangxi. The one that's in Hunan is going to land in Jiangsu. The planes that went to the battle are also going to land in Guangxi. All right, so let's do some more non-combat moves. So this task force marker I'm going to bring down here, just because it makes the board simpler. The battleship cruiser are going to, from Sea Zone 6, are going to come to Sea Zone 33, along with 2 destroyers and a sub. The transport that's in 6 is going to pick up an infantry and a tank from Japan and come down to Sea Zone 36 and drop these guys off in Guangxi. The transport that's in Okinawa, or the transport that's in Sea Zone 19 is going to pick up an infantry and artillery, and the infantry in Okinawa, and the artillery I left in Shantung, and also come down to Sea Zone 36 and drop off the infantry and the artillery in Guangxi. The infantry and artillery that were left in Jiangxi are going to move to Guangxi. Oh, do I want to do that? The artillery will move to Hunan. The infantry will move to Guangxi. The 3 infantry and the artillery in Jiangsu are going to move to Jiangxi. The battleship, the sub, and the destroyer in C-Zone 19 are going to come down to C-Zone 36 with the 2 transports, along with the cruiser from 20. The transport in 20 is going to move to 34 and hang out. And I realize that it's unsupported, and if the Commonwealth want to attack it, God bless them. Are the British, they have that right. The 2 aircraft carriers in C-Zone 6 are going to come down to C-Zone 36. The fighter in Korea is going to move to Manchuria. One of the fighters and one of the TACs from Japan are going to move to Jiangxi and join the task force. Okay, so for placements, 2 transports go down in C-Zone 6. Do I have anything else left to do? Let's talk about income for a second. Japan goes up 1, 2, 3, 4. So Japan goes to 30. Let's do, so Japan has 30, it's not at war, so that's 40, plus it's saved 8, so that's 48 for next turn. Let's do disposition. C-Zone 6, 2 transports. Japan, 3 anti-aircraft guns, a fighter, attack, 2 artillery, and an infantry. Korea, 4 infantry. Manchuria, 6 infantry, an AA, an artillery, and a fighter. Chahar, 2 infantry, a mech, and an artillery. Anhui, 3 infantry. Hunan, 3 infantry and an artillery. Jiangxi, 3 infantry and artillery and an air transport. Yunnan, 5 infantry and an artillery. Guangxi, 3 infantry, a tank and an artillery, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fighters, 4 TACs and an air transport. C-Zone 36, I have a cruiser, a destroyer, a sub, a battleship, 2 transports, 2 aircraft carriers with a fighter and with 2 fighters and 2 tactical bombers. C-Zone 34, this solitary transport, waiting to see if the Allies want to start the war or they want to hang out and make peace. And then Palu Islands, there's an infantry, Iwo Jima, there's an infantry. Caroline Islands, there's 2 infantry and an artillery. C-Zone 33, we have a cruiser, a sub, 2 destroyers, a battleship, an aircraft carrier with a fighter and attack, and another destroyer. So a cruiser, a sub, 3 destroyers, a battleship, aircraft carrier with a fighter and a tactical bomber. Thanks, and on to Julius, who I think will be posting, US, who is Raider Bill.